Welcome to the Million Pound Mission Podcast. I'm your host, Adam Shively, the PhD, the previously heavy dude, and I'm on a 1 million pound mission. Now, I've personally lost over 100 pounds, and I've applied what I've learned from my own transformation journey to help my hometown clients lose over 35,000 pounds in just 5 years. Now I'm on a mission to produce over 1 million pounds of results by delivering my best weekly tips, motivation, inspirational stories, and transformation strategies so that you can gain clarity about what you need to do to reach your goals and give you the confidence to take action. And the perfect time to start taking action is right now. So let's do this.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of the Million Pound Mission Podcast. It's your buddy Adam, the PhD, the previously heavy dude, and this is episode number 164, How to Turn Your Goals into Action Steps. I'm psyched to bring this one to you, but first I want to tell you about our sponsor for this episode, Four Sigmatic Mushrooms. Once again, this week, I want to tell you about lion's mane. All right, sounds exciting, right? It's not actually made from the mane of a lion, as some would believe, including myself. I was like, damn, well, this sounds powerful. It's made from the mane of a lion. I want some of that. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't really think that. So lion's mane mushroom is something that people that have been highly involved in meditation have used for thousands of years. I might have just made that up. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that I've heard other podcasters say that when they advertise Four Sigmatic, so I just said it also. But what I do know is that I enjoy taking it pre-meditation. I enjoy taking it before a focused podcast session. If I feel like I need a little bit of a cognitive boost during the day, I will take that as a little booster, and it tastes really good too. That's always good. So check it out at foursigmatic.com, FOURSIGMATIC.com, foursigmatic.com. Use the promo code MPM as in Million Pound Mission and get 15% off your order. And let me know what you think. Hit me up on Instagram at Million Pound Mission and let me know what you think of the Four Sigmatic products, especially lion's mane. If you feel like you're like 12% smarter, just let me know. All right, let's dive in. This is episode number 164, How to Turn Your Goals into Action Steps. This is an important topic because, as we all know, a lot of times we set that goal and it just sits and it dies on the vine. And, you know, that goal is just there and it just stays there and we never put that into action. So I want to give you specific steps to bridge from having a goal to taking action in the next 24 hours on that goal. All right. So the first thing we need to obviously come up with is a goal. So we'll use an example of weight loss because, you know, we're the Million Pound Mission and that's kind of our deal around here. So let's say that you've got a goal of losing 30 pounds. Very common goal with people that I work with is they want to lose in that, you know, 20, 25, 30 pound range. And that's going to help them get nice and healthy. And we're going to get rid of unusable body fat and reduce our risk factors and all that good stuff. So first step is to set a goal, have a goal, and get fired up about it. It needs to be something that kind of gets the juices flowing a little bit like, okay, this is a game changer for me. This is something that really will get me fired up and it can potentially get me into action. All right. And I feel like we all kind of do that, like the New Year's Day, New Year's resolution thing. Think along those lines, like what kind of gets your juices flowing? You get kind of jazzed up about it. Set a goal in those terms. Now, this is going to be an achievement goal. So it's kind of like a finish line goal. If we're going to use the sports analogy, again, it would be like the Golden State Warriors saying we want to win like our 12th championship in a row or whatever it is. One day the Indiana Pacers will win again. I predict it. So the finish line goal is an achievement goal. We'll get to a habit goal in a second. So we want to pick an achievement goal here where, you know, a certain amount of pounds lost, or you want to run a half marathon or some sort of an achievement-based goal. All right, that's the first step, set an achievement-based goal. The second step, I talk about all the time, what is your why behind that goal? You know, so let's keep using the example of 30 pounds. So why do you want to lose 30 pounds? And it's not necessarily why do you need to. It's like, why do you want to? What's going to get you out of bed for that boot camp class to come and see Adam at 5:30 in the damn morning? What's going to get you up when that alarm goes off at 4 or whatever, and you're like, all right, I got to go because my why is big enough. My why is bigger than all the why nots combined, and I'm ready to take action. All right, so first step, goal, an achievement-based goal. Second step, establishing the why behind the goal. I love the technique that I learned from Dean Graziosi, the 7 levels of why, taking your why 7 levels deep. That's what he calls it, where you just keep asking why. So why do you want to achieve that goal? Okay, you say whatever. Okay, well, why is that true? Well, why is that true? And you keep digging down 7 levels deep, keep asking why, until you get to an emotional root where it's like, I have to lose this weight because I want to walk my daughter down the aisle. I want to be there. And, if it brings up a little bit of teary-eye situations, then that's, you're getting close. You're hitting it, all right? So that's the second step, why. Third step, I've podcasted on this a couple of times this month, and it's something that I just really love. I love it. It's the why now. So it's not just a why. Why do we need to act now? So why can't we wait any longer? Why are we done waiting? So you've got your 30-pound goal. You've got your why behind it. You want to walk your daughter down the aisle. Why now? For a lot of people, if you just keep delaying, then that's going to be the path you go down, and it'll never happen. Or maybe it's a medical situation. Why now? Well, my doctor's going to put me on blood pressure meds. That's going to be super expensive. That's going to, have other, a spiral effect of health impacts that I don't want to deal with. So maybe it's why now because it's now or never. Maybe it's a health reason, right? But you have to find that why now. Fourth thing is this is where we implement a habit goal. So you've got your main goal, your achievement-based goal. You want to lose 30 pounds. We're going to use that example. Your why behind that, let's say it's because you want to walk your daughter down the aisle. Your why now is because you don't want to get put on meds, which is going to happen if you don't act now. Then what's your habit goal? So the habit goal relates to the achievement goal of losing that 30 pounds. That's when you cross that finish line, so to speak. It's not actually a finish line because we know health is forever. But the habit goal, like what habit can we implement right now that we can take action on, and it's going to lead to our achievement-based goal. So with the basketball analogy again, if the Golden State Warriors want to win a championship, what habit goal can they implement on a daily or weekly basis that they can say, I did this or did not do this, and that's going to most likely help them in their journey towards achieving that achievement-based goal. So with them, it might be shoot 100 free throws every day or, whatever. So a habit goal in this scenario might be I drink, 80 ounces of water every day, or I go and I sweat for 10 minutes every day, or I meet with my personal trainer 3 times a week. Those are habit goals. All right. And those are very important. They need to be very specific. They cannot be, I'm going to try to do something, because that is too vague, and you cannot say, yes, I did or not. I can't be held accountable to this. So accountability has to be plugged into that habit goal. So let's say that you decide that you're going to drink 80 ounces of water every day. And we know that if you do that, it's going to increase the chances of you hitting your goal, because drinking that water is healthy. It's great to stay hydrated, better workouts, better sleep, better recovery. And that's the chances are that's going to increase the likelihood of you achieving your 30-pound weight loss goal. For me, my habit goal when I first started my transformation journey was, I created what I call my lifestyle rehabilitation statement, and my habit goal is to read it every morning and every night. And I knew that I just had to show up to that habit every day. And if I did that, I increased my likelihood of achieving all the goals that I had set out to achieve. But I had to show up every day with that habit goal, reading it every morning to set my intention, to set my mindset, reading it every night to make sure that I had actually made some progress, to be accountable to those goals at night. And if I hadn't made any progress, I had to do something at the end of the day before I went to sleep. So that was my habit goal, reading every morning, every night. So you guys need to come up with something and plug that into this equation. So we've got our goal, we've got our why, we've got our why now behind the why, we've got our habit goal. And then once we have a habit goal, we have to say, all right, what is my 24-hour action step? You've got to set an alarm, a 24-hour alarm. I would tell somebody else, like within the next 24 hours, I have to do this. All right. And set some sort of punishment up there, like, I don't know, you have to go live on Facebook and do 100 burpees as punishment if you don't do this thing. Something really good like that you don't want to do. People hate going live on Facebook. People hate doing burpees. So maybe that is a good punishment for this little challenge. So within 24 hours, what is your action step? So let's use let's go through the 30-pound goal, the whole process again. So number one, the goal is, let's say you want to lose 30 pounds. The why behind that goal is you want to walk your daughter down the aisle, and you want to be there for that moment. The why now is you don't want to be put on medication, in the upcoming relatively soon time space here, where your doctor's kind of threatening to do that, and you don't want to do that. That's the why now. The habit goal is to drink 80 ounces of water every day. The 24-hour action step is to make an appointment with a personal trainer and get the fitness regimen going. So it doesn't have to be that. Of course, it doesn't have to be any of these things. Those are just examples. So that is how we break things down from having a goal to setting that goal into action. And again, we just, this is the main mistake that I see people make is they get fired up about a goal, but there's nothing behind it. There's no process. There's no accountability. There's no action. And they just kind of float out there. A lot of people, when they start to hear my story about watching the DVD, The Secret and the Law of Attraction, they assume that it's going to be another one of those woo-woo stories of, oh, he just thought it into existence. And I'm like, no, I thought it to keep it top of mind, and I took action on that every single day. I showed up for those things every single day, and I was aware of what I was trying to achieve, and I made sure that I moved the dial in the right direction every single day. And that's why I totally overhauled my life in that 5-year time span. If you've never heard my transformation story, you can search back through the chronicles of the episodes here. There's one about how I gained and lost 100 pounds, or just do any of the interviews that I have been on other people's shows. I talk about my story and the 5-year lifestyle rehabilitation that I went through. So again, you have to show up for your goals, and you have to have a process in place. And if the goal really means something to you, now for some of you, you might just be setting bad goals. Legit. Like maybe you just suck at setting goals. They don't fire you up, or they're like, I want to fit into this dress. Well, that's probably not going to get your ass up out of bed at 4 a.m. to come see me. Honest, right? Unless you're super vain or whatever, that's, maybe that's it. But like, it's got to have some sort of emotional root behind it, or you're not going to take action. So, no matter who you are, I know that you are capable of achieving goals. You don't just have to go through the motions of life. You can achieve significant things. And hopefully this helps you out. I would love to be somebody that helps you do that. You can plug into something like my $1 Million Mission Bootcamp. You can check out the podcast episodes. You can download like the 28-day transformation battle plan workbook that I've got on the website, millionpoundmission.com. Anything to get you fired up, get those mental juices flowing, where you can figure out a goal that's like worthy of your effort, and then run it through this process. Number 1, the goal. Number 2, the why. Number 3, the why now. Number 4, the habit goal. And number 5, the 24-hour action step. And that, my friends, is how we get out there. That's how you own it every meal, every workout, every day. I'll see you on the next episode. All right, I hope you enjoyed that episode as much as I did. I want to take a couple more minutes and tell you about my $1 Million Mission Bootcamp. We are launching soon. You can get all of the details on our website, millionpoundmission.com. We are incorporating every component of my amazing results formula, and I've produced something that I think will blow you away. It's unlike any other online challenge or bootcamp program that you've ever seen. And it, like I said, it incorporates all the key components that always produce amazing results for the people that I get to work with. We've got our nutrition formula you get to pick between our classic clean eating plan, our paleo plan, our intermittent fasting plan, or our keto plan. We've got a great workout regimen dialed in where some follow along videos day by day by day. We've got some goal setting that you're going to do with your fitness. We've got a weekly topical course that I'm going to walk you through week by week and do strategic thinking about all the things that tend to mess us up, those things that tend to drag us back. After we build some momentum, we hit one of those life happens moments and we fall back and crash and burn. No more crash and burns, my friends. I'm going to solve that for you with my Push 56 course component of this online bootcamp. And of course, we've got accountability. Several of you have the option to upgrade your bootcamp and get a one-on-one daily accountability coach. Otherwise, we have group accountability with our private Facebook page. So many awesome things. I can't sit here and get it all in a 2-minute post roll, but I'm just psyched about this. My goal is to do 1,000 pounds of results in 8 weeks, and I want you to be a part of that. So head on over to millionpoundmission.com, look for the Million Pound Mission Bootcamp information, and get plugged in. Let's do this.